Hello everyone. I remain Lee, your humble host, and this is Weekend Football. Yeah. Over the weekend, yesterday we had few couple of games where we have the Premier League as usual. We have Brentford, Manchester Manchester United. They are back to their usual ways, where they lost 3-0, 3-1 rather, to Brentford. Brentford. Well, I think since 2024, they've never had a back-to-back win. Like the whole of Manchester United as a football club have, well, according to the statistics, they've never had since 2024, quote unquote, they've never had a back-to-back Premier League win. So they faced Brentford yesterday and they lost 3-1. That is not surprising. Everyone knew who is going to come out as winners. So I'm not a bit surprised, but at the same time, you have to understand that Amorim is not. I, personally, personally, I don't think he's the right person for this job because they have not been moving forward. They are just reprogressing or whatever English you need to use. They're just moving backwards rather than moving forward. Moving on, we also have Chelsea Brighton. Like some will say, we won it all. Well, I bet they lost this, and well, never can tell. It is too early to write anything off, and we have Welbeck scoring 2 times and Cypher, the Cypher scoring in the 92 minute. I think Welbeck got his second goal around 90 plus 10 minutes. So really not kind of surprised about the Chelsea game. Also, we have Liverpool Crystal Palace. The most painful part is, when you are used to scoring lost time against teams, you always feel the impact of, imagine playing a team and scoring 90 plus goals, where most, if I could recollect, most of Liverpool's goal for the past, since the beginning of the season, has been in the 83rd minute. Like, those are the most painful goals. Those are the most painful win you were. Now, it's just like they say, karma. Nothing makes me more happier than seeing a former Arsenal player scoring in the 90. Eddie Nketiah scored in the 97th minute. Wow. Um, s- Nothing will make my weekend more happier than that. That's a beautiful win for the game of football. Also, we have Leeds Bournemouth. Well, not kind of surprised, but in some to some extent, I'm a bit kind of surprised because I expect Bournemouth to come out victorious. But they lost. They drew the match 2-2. So I don't. That's just by the way. And we also have Man City going all out for Burnley, which ended 5-1. And we also have Nottingham Forest Sunderland. I think Sunderland haven't um since the start of the Premier League, they've only lost won 2 games and draw 2 games. Compared to Sunderland, Nottingham Forest, they've lost 3 games and draw just two. So, well, it's a good point for Sunderland. It's a really good one for them. So, big ups to Sunderland. Big ups to Sunderland. We also have Wolves versus Tottenham Hotspur. Well, Tottenham should be winning this game. Tottenham should be winning this game because of the current form Wolves have. I don't think it should be acceptable for them to draw this kind of game. Well, that's it for now from the Premier League. We also have a very surprising score line, a very, very surprising score line. And I am really surprised at that score line in Atletico Real Madrid. That's a very, very surprising scoreline. I never saw that coming. I never saw that. I wouldn't be expecting that game to have a 7 goals aggregate, a 7 goals scoreline. Well, that is so, so, so surprising. So, so surprising. But, well, it's a game of football. It's a game of football, and you just have to expect the unexpected. You just have to expect the unexpected. Well, I think Atletico were all dominating all areas of the stats yesterday. And well, like I said, it's a game of football. You have to expect the unexpected. So today we'll be having the most important feature of the weekend, Newcastle versus Arsenal. Well, which will be coming up around 4:30. And in my own opinion, the only stumbling block against this lineup, against this feature, should be Arteta, because looking at his lineup, you would diffuse what kind of game it's going to be. Well, I wouldn't be expecting much from him because I know it's usual. We will always complain, but he has other opinion, and I believe he's going to start the 7 defense line where we have the natural four by Calafiori, Magalhaes, Saliba, Timber. Then the 3 defensive midfielders we have Martin Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and Mikel Merino. That is 7 defenders already. Where's the creativity? And this is what we've been clamoring for. But well, there's little or nothing we can do. So let's just be hopeful. Yeah. The big clubs, they lost during the weekend. Manchester United lost, Chelsea lost, Liverpool lost, Real Madrid lost. So let's pray, because we were all team Crystal Palace yesterday. We were all some were team Atletico Madrid yesterday, some were team Brighton yesterday. So well, hopefully we don't get backed out today. So finger crossed, finger crossed. Well, I think that's my preview for the week, and I'll see you in my next video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I remain your humble host, Lee of N5. Peace.